Hello, 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 my darlings. Welcome to A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Now, I know you are very confused in these glasses. I know you are because they're green with pink, which would be AKA. Hello, my darlings, Divine Nine. You know I love you all. For me to put these glasses on, you know I must love you a lot. But it's all part of the glass program that I have. And I really like these. I think Dr. Wanda Spivey said she liked these. I like these too for you all. And if I could get this in red with some triangles right here, that would be just lovely. But anyway, welcome to A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Guess what I got for you all today? Well, you know, this show is all about what? Super aging. Yes, it is. We are getting older, but we're not getting old, darlings. No, we're not. Because then what is it I want you to have? A well-lived life. And I'm here to help you have a well-lived life. Now, these authors don't know me, and I don't know them. I just like the name of their books. And it gave me that extra something I needed to get this program going. I love this program. It does so much for me. Somebody who has cancer 3 times, don't have any teeth, don't have any hair. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And some of you may not know that I was on chemo. They took me off of chemo. They took me off of chemo because I can't take chemo anymore. So I've been off of chemo, maybe a year now, 2 years. Look at me. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So this was what I want to talk about today, was getting your mojo back. You know, I told you I was going to talk about mojo yesterday, but I got off on something. You know, if I get off on something, I go right down that rabbit hole until I get it out of my system. But today we're going to talk about getting your mojo back. Now, first, you may not know that you lost it. And secondly, you may already have your mojo. And thirdly, you may have somebody that need to get the mojo back. So when do you lose your mojo? I came up with 6 things. And I got this. You know, I get things off the internet. I like. Let me put this up here. Those are my notes, too. So you can have my notes. Not scribbling, writing. You know, you get your mojo back. Maybe when you need your mojo back, or you lose your mojo when you just broken up with somebody. Oh, you just cried. Ooh, child, you have cried. You have cried over losing that person. You have cried. You have boo-hooed. You've been all melancholy. You lost your mojo, baby. We're going to talk about getting your mojo back. Secondly, I got down here the aging process. Now, you know, I'm a woman of a certain age. All of us are some of a certain age, right? And so sometimes you say, I don't have my mojo. You just kind of feel like, do I have it? Do I still have my mojo? I don't know. I'm getting older now. Soon you start that. What I tell you, this controls all of this. Stop telling yourself you're getting old. Well, you know you're getting older. But what does it say? But not getting old. Come on now. And then what else did I write? If you've been recently hospitalized or ill, Lord have mercy, that third cancer and that infusion, let me tell you something, baby. It was nothing like it. Now, I didn't even know how to spell mojo, let alone have one. But if you've been recently ill or hospitalized or, just been down, something aching here, then, everywhere, it's the aging process. That can get old. This aging process, it ain't for everybody. And nobody told us it was going to be like this. Nobody told me about all these aches and pains and this and that and walking slower. I've just learned to walk slower. And I know today, I have on cute shoes, requires a cane. I have some places to go today, but I'm taking my cane with all of this cane. All right, after baby. Well, I don't know who baby age on here. Maybe, but Lord, I remember Alvin's father came in. I had the baby in the crib, and I was loving on the baby, and the baby wouldn't stop crying. And when my husband came home, he said I was crying and the baby was crying. I was just crying. I don't even know why. See, back when then, I don't think they may have had postpartum, but they didn't know what to call it, or I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know it had a name. I just was crying. The baby was crying and I was crying, and I had done everything. I fed the baby. I fed Evelyn. I put powder. She had a shower, bathe, all that. And she was still crying. And if I picked her up, she wouldn't cry. If I put her down, she would cry. And so I was like, oh, wow, okay. I didn't have a mojo. Anyway, it got better, obviously. Hey, baby girl. All right, so losing your job, or what I have down here, losing your job or trauma. God mighty. When you lose your job, that's traumatic. But you cannot make it traumatic. You can say, you know what? You need to look at it as God gave you lost that job so he can give you something else. So you can start your business, so you can do something else. Don't, to make the negative a positive. Myron Golden did on YouTube today. I heard him talk about Joseph. Joseph had to be thrown. Joseph had to be thrown in a pit first, sold and enslaved secondly, put in prison. I think that's the third thing, when a woman accused him of something. And then he had to interpret the dream to become the king, the Lord, because he was able to interpret the dream. And he brought his brothers back and his father, and they bowed down to him. And they didn't know that was Joseph. And what Myron said today, Myron Golden, y'all stay with me on Myron Golden and Miles Monroe. Stay with me now. Myron Golden said, the late Miles Monroe, by the way. Myron Golden said all that negative had to happen. Think about Joseph when he was in the pit. He was like, whoa. And when they came and got him out the pit, he was like, yay, they came and got me. Instead, they sold him. And he was like, whoa, I'm sold. And then he gets with goes by the house. I don't know the whole story. The Bible people, my daughter probably having a fit. But he goes somewhere and talks to this woman, and she says he tried to do something to her, and he goes to prison. And he's like, dang, man, what's going on? What in the world is going on? So that's all negative, negative, negative. And then, but he could interpret the dream. He had to get all there to be somewhere where he could do something. It's the same way with losing a job. You got to be somewhere else so you can do what God set you on this earth to do. Every one of us are sitting here. We all were sitting here. And as I have a friend that says we all asked to come here and say, I can do that job. I can do that. The other day I got mad with myself again. I said, God, somebody's always calling me, asking me to help them. Help him, and I can do it just like that. But the only God can help me. And I just got frustrated with that one day. I said, wait a minute, girl. Whoa. That's what you're supposed to do. You asked to come here to do that. You asked to be the one to help people get to their next level. How many people have I helped get to their next level? A ton of people, but I'm not supposed to keep an account of that, because that's what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to put God's people where God's people are supposed to be. And then I'm supposed to do this for me and you. Okay, because I love doing this. All right, so that's on my list. No, one more. A lack of motivation, being depressed. You don't have mojo and depression don't go together. Like fear and faith does not go together. That doesn't work. They don't go together. So I don't think that verb subject match. Anyway, let's go back. Let me go. Depression. You don't have any mojo with depression. So what did I say? When you just broke up, no mojo. The aging process, no mojo. Recently ill or hospitalized, no mojo. Right after having a baby, no mojo. Losing your job or something traumatic in the family, death, no mojo. And depression, no mojo. So this paper says, I'm going to give you what? 10 steps to get your mojo back. Oh, we're not going to do 10. We're just going to work through what I think. It says start with one small win. When you're feeling down, it can be hard to pick yourself up again. That's why small wins are important. So, if you got something going on in your life, and you try, they say look at the big picture. But if they're saying look at the small, what's the one thing you can win? You say, well, I don't have a job. All right, so you don't have a job. What does your place look like? Do you need to get it together? Organize it? Where is it that you want to work? What is it you always wanted to do? Where is that? Can you go cut some of that out and make a, a board? What they call an image board, a visual board. What else can you do during that time? One small little something. You say, well, I've always wanted to paint. Okay, then I'm going to paint this week. I'm just going to, if I can get that done, then I can think about where that next job is or what I'm going to do the next day. So small wins. Just don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. So focus on your purpose, not your duties. Didn't I just say that? God, these people don't have nothing on me. I've lived a long time, so it just works out. Focus on your purpose and not your duties. What is your purpose? It's hard to get people to understand their purpose, but it'll come to you. And some of you know your purpose. Like I always knew mine. I always knew what I was supposed to do. I always knew about the music part, the entertainment part, and helping people. I always knew that. But I fought all of it, or I hid behind it, or I was ashamed of it. All of the above. So, focus on your purpose. Then shift your perspective and get unstuck. Now, what do they mean like that? Shifting your perspective is a fast way to lift your mood and get excited again. You have to excite yourself. I get up some days, Georgia Ann, to be all this that you like, it takes a lot. And, just trying to tell myself, oh, you good. There's some days that I say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like when I feel up and I get up in the morning and just everything is aching. Then I go into it. What is it? Cancer back? Is it doubling up? Is it doubling down? Are they going to tell me? Is it something they see? Just all that going on. All that's going on. And then you have to kind of motivate yourself. You have to motivate yourself. You don't wait for anybody else to motivate yourself, baby. No, 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 no. Like nobody can make you happy. Only you can make you happy. If you're waiting for somebody to make you happy, you'll be unhappy till Jesus comes back. For real. You make yourself happy. You see? So it's the same way with getting your mojo back. You have to, they're saying, shift your perspective and get unstuck. And that's lift your own self up. Lift your own self up. Talk to God first. That's first. And then, say, you know what? Like today, I got on my favorite skirt. Y'all can't see. Look at this right here. Wait. Who runs around in net? A net skirt. A net skirt at 81. Child, I look so cute in this. I can't stand myself. I'm just saying to you, it's what I need. It's the right color. I just want to lift myself up today. I thought this was a little much today to have all this out, but it's hot. Let's go with being positive. Being positive. When you lose your mojo, it's easy to slip into negativity. This doesn't work, that doesn't work. Like the circle on my eyes look like it got more of this. It's just all kind of stuff. I need to pull this wig down a little more. Just all kind. I need da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I need to go get my feet done, which I do. I need to go let them cut some of my nails off. I need to da-da-da-da. It just goes on. I don't have this. I don't have that. What did I tell you about this? Keep putting negative stuff up here. And guess what happened? That's all going to come out your mouth. That's all you're going to breathe. You're going to sweat. You're going to sweat negativity. People, stop. I need you to come on with me. I need you to get your mojo back. So you think I'm going to do all 10 of these? No. I got to give you something to think about. So I gave you that one. And then the last one is, oh my God, this one. Reduce stress. How in the heck do you do that? That takes some talking. It takes some sitting down with that pen and that paper and saying, this is what I'm going to do today. So first you start with what you're going to do today. You can start the night before and say, if God give me the morning, this is what I'm going to do. All right? If God gives me tomorrow, this is what I'm going to do. And so when you get up, you say, thank you, Lord, for this day. And look at your list and start. So that kind of gives you some kind of organization. That reduces stress when you kind of have an idea what you're going to do. And the same way with where's the money coming from? Stop and think about it. Just go ahead and fill out that paperwork to get that $80 a week, or what is that, from unemployment. Don't be too shamed. Don't be shamed. Let me tell you how ashamed I was when I first did it. And nobody in the house but me. And I was thinking, I don't have any money. What am I doing? Oh my God, how am I going to make this work? And I just said, let me just go on over here and fill out this paperwork. I think at the time you had to go over on Martin Luther King, I think, to somewhere and fill out the paperwork. I don't think and now it's all online. But I'll tell you the truth, this has not what I want today. See, here I go. You see, here I go. I'm going against my own thing. But I'm just saying that you got to reduce stress. So how do you do that? So let me see what they're saying. If you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious, take some time out. Decide what your priorities are. This is the same thing I did. I'm saying make a list and focus on them. Let everything else go. Like I have a plan today, and I'm off my plan by an hour. Oh Lord. But it stays light outside longer. So I'm gonna get the plan in, because if I don't do this today, I'm just gonna be angry with myself. I have certain things I have to do every day for Jordan. Did I like this bracelet? Yeah, I like this. Anyway, I have things I have to do every day for Jordan. I do. You gotta have some. What are you doing every day for you? What are you doing every day? What? Oh, I know. Here we go. What have you done for you lately? Can I sing that? Are they gonna say something about copyright? I don't know. Oh, wait. This is the last thing. That's the last thing. Last night I turned on Amazon Music. And it said all your favorites. And then I pushed the little thing, go to Amazon Music. And then I was listening. And guess who I heard? Me. I mean, it was just, I know I'm on there. And I know I'm my own favorite. But just to hear other music, I was listening to Johnny Mathis and, some other people, Anthony Hamilton, and what's the boy's name? I really like him. I can't think of who it is. But anyway, I was listening to a number of songs. But in the mix of it, 3 of my songs came on. I almost started crying. Because I want my songs to be sung by other people. And just to hear them there. I named my Jennifer Hudson, Bonnie Raitt, Mary J. Blige. What's the guy I know from? He won't write me back though. I know I haven't written him yet. Jahil, no, just something. I really like him. Avery Sunshine. I just got some good music for them to sing. Shirley Ralph. I want them to sing my songs. And when I heard it, just made me so happy, because I didn't know where in the rotation it was. And Clark Atlanta played Can't We Be Friends for me, and I was just so happy about that. So, speaking of Clark Atlanta, on May 17th at 10 a.m. at the Baccalaureate at the gym of Clark Atlanta University on Student Movement up at Northside Drive and Student Movement. If you come down the street, you'll be there. I will receive an award from Clark Atlanta. I'm so excited about the award. I just feel, I don't know, I feel special. I do. That I'm going to get this award. Grace Towns Hamilton and Mrs. Evelyn Lowry. Those are some fine women. They stood for some great ideas. They fought for freedom. And, I feel like the work I did, it just didn't come up to theirs in my sight. But I'm glad to be honored and just be thought in the same vein with them. I never talk about the man burning me with a cigarette. I never thought a lot about it. But people tell me, they say, what did you think about that? I was thinking like he burned me with a cigarette. But we were told to be, nonviolent. And so I was a young woman. So he burned me. So what? Didn't stop me. It didn't stop me from marching. Didn't stop me from demonstrating. It didn't do anything but leave a burn on my arm for the rest of my life. So what? And people are like, oh no, you can't be so wedding. You got to think about that. So I've thought about it, and I'm grateful. More things could have happened. I don't know. It's all right. So the other part is I'm on Patreon. I don't have it up there right. I need Reno or somebody to come and help me. And I want to tell you, my book is on there. And you can go find it online. And my daughter's book also. We have books. And we're going to be on AIB TV on May the 8th, I believe. AIB TV, Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasting. Audrey Galix is going to interviewing both of us, or has interviewed both of us about our books, the mother-daughter team. So it's all good stuff. So I'm going to put these pink and green glasses back on. For the Divine Nine, my AKA friends. Ooh, let me hold some red glasses. Let me hold something. I got to hold something to help me. Let me hold these. Okay, I feel better now. Listen, I love you. I need you to get your mojo back. You have to get the mojo back. Oh, did I say that part? Okay, it's like being happy. Listen, sweetheart, you have to get your own mojo back. You have to love on yourself enough. We talked about loving on yourself and having some kind of goals and some kind of aspirations and be inspired and get your mojo back. You know, I love you. You know I love you. And you can't do anything about it.